Down on the field here live at Langhorse Field at Elmhurst University, live on Recruitlings, getting set for Chicago House AC to take on Junction FC in a bit of a cross-conference friendly in the Wpsl. Coach Mark Sikora of Junction FC, I'm just curious from your perspective, how did this game come together? How did you end up with your squad playing here tonight?
Well, we had openings, really two openings in the summer, and really trying to find any place that we could play just to give these players more opportunities. So I reached out to Peter, and initially it was like, no, it's not going to happen because there was supposed to be another game, and fortunately or unfortunately, for depending on who you ask, that game canceled. And so we were already hoping to play a game to stay, and we just like, all right, we'll come up. We're okay with coming up, a couple hours and getting the game in.
Right, you guys have a bit of a backloaded schedule this summer. Noted you only played one game so far this summer in WPSL play. How vital is it then to get good competition in on a night like tonight to just fill that gap, knowing that your team's got a lot still on their plate to go this summer?
Yeah, and probably like a lot of teams across the country, as we're getting players coming in late for whatever reason, this was what we really needed at this point. We do have one conference game under our belt, but you're right, the real heavy meat of the schedule is coming up in a couple of weeks. So the more we can see them, the more they can play with each other. This is really what we're looking for.
And then in a game like tonight where the result doesn't matter technically for any standings, but pride's on the line, you want these players to feel confident going into their next in-conference games. What are your goals for a game like tonight?
I mean, the goals really are just trying to play, figure out kind of who we are first, and playing against a competition like House is going to be a great challenge for that, and really expose some things that we need to do, because when we're training against each other all the time, we just don't know. So that's really what I'm looking forward to seeing is how we're going to compete, and then we'll start looking at positional stuff as we go along, but just have a good run at it and see where we stand this season.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, thank you so much for your time. Best of luck to your players tonight, and we're looking forward to seeing your team on the field here shortly.
Appreciate it.
And we're going to now make our way the other way on the field as we're going to go find J.J. Ruane. This is a House team, meanwhile, who have had an excellent start to their season, currently top of their conference standings. Not the least bit helped, of course, I should say not the least helped by a 6-1 win over Chicago Kicks on Friday night, led by an Alexis Subtella hat trick. They were supposed to be playing Milwaukee City this evening. That match was forfeited, and Chicago Junction happened to be free. As I mentioned, they'd only played one WPSL match so far this summer, so they're just hungry for games. House, meanwhile, they had a date on the schedule, so why not keep it going? And we'll get a chance here to ask Coach J.J. Ruane about that. Coach, thanks as always for taking a few minutes for us here pregame. Just curious, when you find out that this game that you had scheduled for tonight isn't going to be played, how does it go about turning into what we've got here this evening?
I don't think it changes our mentality. I think we just keep doing what we're doing, and we go from there. The preparation stays the same. The way we're going to go out and play and attack the game tonight stays the same. Some players that may not get as many minutes may get more minutes tonight, but overall it's not going to change the mindset of what we need to do.
I was going to say, looking at your starting 11 this evening, definitely a bit of rotation there. How valuable do you think that can be for the stretch run of the summer to get these players minutes they wouldn't otherwise maybe have had?
Look, I think all these kids are pretty fit right now. Obviously, they're going to work toward preparing for their schools soon. So trying to get them as many minutes as possible at a high level is key for them. But again, I think for us, it's just trying to keep them healthy and trying to get out of here without any injuries tonight as well.
Absolutely. A really strong start to the season for you guys. What combination, I guess I should say, what portion of that do you think is good continuity from last year and just overall knowing so many of these players have come up through the soccer system together, and what portion of it do you think is new talent that's come in this year that's allowed you guys to take maybe another step forward?
Well, I think we added a lot of depth this year, and that's been a huge part of it. Is there's no drop off from players that start the game into the substitute, so that's a big key for us. But obviously, playing together like they have for 5 or 6 years, some of them is a huge upside and a huge advantage for us. Continuity between them is huge for us and helps us play the way we want to play.
And then finally, this is a young team overall. Alexis Subtella coming off a hat trick on Friday evening. She was obviously a very important player for this team last summer. That's only more true this year. How would you describe the way that she's a leader on the field as one of the older players who really just leads by example?
I think she just She puts herself into good spaces, is dangerous when she has the ball, understands what type of player she is, and helps her tremendously. I think when certain players on this team have the ball, she knows where to move and how to get open, and has helped her tremendously over the last 2 years, and has helped establish her to be one of the leading goal scorers for us.
Absolutely. Well, she'll have maybe some opportunities tonight. Lots of other players maybe get more opportunities than usual as House takes on Junction FC coming up shortly here on Recruitlings. Coach Ruane, thanks so much for your time as always. And if you're watching us live here, stick around. Kickoff just a few minutes away.
Hi, I'm Sam Bodensteiner. I'm from Inverness, Illinois. I play defense and I go to Duke University.
Hi, I'm Olivia Chanelli. I'm from Arlington Heights, Illinois. I play midfield and I go to Mizzou.
Hi, I'm Monica Correa. I'm from Des Plaines, Illinois. I go to Northern Illinois University and I'm a forward.
Hi, I'm Allison Deardorff and I'm from Itasca, Illinois. I go to Loyola Chicago and I play goalie.
Hi, I'm Amelia Dre. I'm from Elmhurst, Illinois. I go to Boston College and I play center back.
Hi, I'm Ella Duckman. I'm from Elk Grove Village, Illinois. I go to UW Oshkosh and I play midfield.
Hi, I'm Mary Fornelli. I'm from Edison Park, Chicago. I'm a midfielder and I play at Loyola University.
Hi, I'm Abby Haskell. I'm a goalkeeper. I go to Florida Southern College and I'm from Naperville, Illinois.
Hello, my name is Brooklyn Ludwig and I am a midfielder. This upcoming fall, I'm going to be continuing my soccer career over at Illinois State.
Hi, I'm Gloria Liu. I'm from Palatine, Illinois. I'm going to James Madison University, and I am a midfielder and defender.
Hi, I'm Maggie Maher. I'm from Elk Grove Village, Illinois. I go to Lewis University and I play outside back.
Hi, I'm Caroline Mortensen. I'm from LaGrange, Illinois, and go to Miami of Ohio, and play forward and midfield.
Hi, my name is Emily Rossi. I'm a forward from Loyola Chicago and I'm from Glen Ellen, Illinois.
Hi, I'm Porter Shields. I'm from Highland Park and I'm a winger, and I go to Highland Park High School.
Hi, I'm Jaden Sink. I'm from North Carolina and I play center back at Miami, Ohio.
I'm Katie McHugh, first team assistant coach, alumni of UW Oshkosh, played goalkeeper, and the current head coach at Benedictine University.
JJ Ruane, women's first team head coach.
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kits that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information. Welcome to Women's Premier Soccer League. Tonight, Chicago House AC hosts Junction FC. Live from Langhorst Field at Elmhurst University. Live stream brought to you by Recruitlings.
It's game time.
Please rise if you're able and remove your hat for the national anthem. For the visitors, Junction City FC. Number 30, defender Millie Byerly. Number 33, midfield Sammy Senek. Number 5, defender Saucy Datterkane. Number 22, midfielder Addison Dre. Number 27, forward Joella Livingston. Number 28, forward Raina Powers. Number 7, forward Caroline Sheehan. Goalkeeper number 1, Ashley Smith. Number 45, defender Sari Thompson. Number 15, midfielder Allison White. And number 13, defender Cecilia Wiley. And now the starting lineup for your Chicago House. In goal, number 1, Abby Haskell. Defender number 6, Mary Fernelli. Midfielder number 10, Sophia McMillan. Defender number 12, Amelia Dre. Midfielder number 14, Olivia Shanelli. Forward number 16, Katie O'Malley. Forward number 18, Emily Rossi. Defender number 22, Sam Bodenstreiner. Number 24, midfielder Daniel Feldstedt. Number 29, forward Alexis Saptella. And number 90, defender Megan Bergman. Let's go House! Ready?
Good evening and welcome to this presentation of Chicago House AC live here on Recruitlings. A friendly matchup in the Wpsl across conferences here in the state of Illinois as House host Junction FC from downstate in central Illinois in a matchup of teams that wouldn't ordinarily face off following a forfeit in Chicago House's Wpsl schedule. They were supposed to be taking on Milwaukee City this evening. Instead, it is Junction who make the trip up north. And Chicago House, even in a game that will not count on the official ledger, will look to continue what has been a remarkably strong start to the year. 4 wins, no losses, 1 draw, coming off a 6-1 victory on Friday night against Chicago Kicks. They'll look to keep that momentum rolling this evening. Starting lineup, first for visiting Junction FC. Ashley Smith is in goal. Defender number 5, Sosi Datterkane. Number 7, a forward, Caroline Sheehan. Defender number 13, Cecilia Wiley. Midfielder number 15, Alyssa White. Midfielder number 22, Addison Dea. Forward number 27, Joella Livingston. Forward number 28, Raina Powers, defender number 30, Millie Byerly, midfielder number 33, Sammy Senek, and a defender number 45, Sarah Thompson. Junction FC are coached by Mark Sikora, and we'll update as we go who is playing where for them. Meanwhile, for Chicago House, it's Abby Haskell in goal. A back four from right to left of number 90, Megan Bergman, number 22, Sam Bondensteiner, number 12, Amalia Dre, and number 6, Mary Fornelli. The midfield three is composed of the captain, number 14, Olivia Schianelli, number 24, Danielle Fjeldstad, and number 10, Sophia McMillan, as this is Alexis Septella on right wing, on the pressure, but evading her well is the left back Byerly. The aforementioned Alexis Septella is on the right wing, Emily Rossi is at striker, and on the left wing is number 16, Katie O'Malley. Chicago House are coached by J.J. Ruane. Chicago House in the gray kits this evening. Junction FC, who play out of Urbana, Illinois. The men's team plays out of Decatur, to give you a sense of the geographic location. This is House back toward their own goal. It's cleared away by Haskell, who comes in to start this evening after being the primary starter most of last year. It's been Allison Deerdorf, though, of Loyola, who has generally been between the posts in league play this year. And Septella on the charge here, coming off a hat trick on Friday night, but over to see that away is Sosi Dadakin. Or perhaps Sosi Dadekian. Apologies for any mispronunciations there. Only found out Junction FC were the opponents yesterday. Didn't have the same kind of preparation time that would be preferred. Number 15 on the far side. There's some confusion. Is Caroline Mortensen is 15 or if O'Malley is 15? And looks like we're going to assume that is Katie O'Malley wearing 15 on the far side. As Bodensteiner back for Haskell. Trying to go through the lines there was McMillan. It's well won there by Dre, and now Bodensteiner. Looking for the run of Fornelli, who's starting at right back, and that's going to be a free kick for House in a position that is essentially a corner kick. It is Rossi, interestingly, to take, the striker. Would have thought she would be a player who you'd want potentially on the end of this. Rossi, the rising redshirt junior at Loyola. Chipping this into the middle, heads go up, it was flicked away. Initially there by Raina Powers. The striker getting back to help defend. Bergman back here for Bodensteiner. Schianelli. Bodensteiner looking over her options. Fornelli. Lots of early touches here for Bodensteiner. Not quite able to turn there was Fjellstedt, the DePaul Blue Demon. Nice backheel pass there by somebody wearing 32. I assume that is Sammy Senek, who is listed as number 33. Fornelli doing well to win that back. In the middle, getting a foot to it and conceding the corner is Dedekian.
Corner kick house.
A very humid evening here in the western suburbs of Chicago. We've had a bit of drizzle over the last hour or so. And on the back end of it is an increase in humidity. Corner stood up to the far side, header straight down. A couple house players just getting in each other's way and able to clear our Junction. Given away and a counter-attacking opportunity here for the visitors. Livingston just asking too much of Powers there. For Junction, it is Smith in goal, a back four from right to left of Cecilia Wiley, Sarah Thompson, Sosie Dedekian, and Millie Byerly. Midfield double pivot is number 22, Addison Dea, and number 32, Sammy Senek. Number 10, wearing number 15, is Alyssa White. Right midfielder or winger is number 7, Caroline Sheehan. Number 27, Joella Livingston is on the left. And the striker is number 28, Raina Powers. Junction in these black and, say, magenta kits. Junction, a club who, like House, their men's team competes in the Midwest Premier League. It's their first year in the Midwest Premier League, I believe. There just aren't that many teams like these when you get down into more rural areas of Illinois. The Chicago area is loaded with them. So a good opportunity for players, who go to school in that area. Obviously, you have University of Illinois and Urbana-Champaign. You have in Bloomington, Illinois State, Illinois Wesleyan. University of Illinois Springfield, not that all far away. Illinois Central College. So a decent recruiting base. Outside of the foot flick there by Sabtella. And doing well to see that out is Byerly. McMillan, the rising high school senior, who this time last year had already committed to the Fighting Illini of the University of Illinois. Fjellstedt trying to push ahead, but that's cleared away by Wiley. Bodensteiner to her center back partner, Dre. Both of them are newcomers to House this summer. Bodensteiner from Duke, Dre from Boston College. That through ball is dealt with by good aggressive goalkeeping there by Ashley Smith. Bodensteiner. That ball just hammered away. Junction FC having played just one game in the WPSL so far this summer. They beat Missouri Reign 2-1. This is a difficult thing about playing in Central Illinois. Your travel schedule might be quite a bit more difficult than a team like House, whose schedule is very heavily Metro Chicago and Milwaukee based. Down the line wide, and the flag is up against O'Malley. Rising senior at Miami, Ohio from Western Springs. 31 starts in 2 seasons for the Red Hawks after beginning her career at Illinois State. One of a few Miami of Ohio additions on this House roster for the summer. Free kick taken by Thompson. Header won by Bergman. Subtella. Back for Nelly. Now Haskell. Haskell, the goalkeeper, now playing at Florida Southern after previously being at SIU Edwardsville. Playing at the Division II level now. Twelve and a half minutes gone here at Elmhurst University. Still 0-0 in this Sunday night friendly. Subtella. Back for Schianelli. Bergman able to keep that in on the far side. Good run to the middle. O'Malley past one, past two. O'Malley all the way off the post. Rossi taps home. Flag stays down, 1-0 House in the 14th minute. What a great run off the left wing by Katie O'Malley, and a gift for Emily Rossi to tap home for the goal.
Chicago House goal in the 14th minute by Emily Rossi.
Yeah, just a great individual effort there by O'Malley to dribble through a few Junction defenders. Got the shot away, hit the post, and Emily Rossi says thank you very much. Rossi, who might have been disappointed that there was no Milwaukee City match tonight because she scored a hat trick last year against them, as Fieldstead drags her shot. I think it was going just wide anyway, but taking no chances was Smith, who got a fingertip to it, and it's out for a corner. Rossi, who has 6 goals and 2 assists in her 2 seasons as a Loyola Rambler. Drizzle has turned back into a steady light rain here at Langhorst Field. Rossi to take the corner. Chipping this right on top of the goalkeeper. Easy catching for Smith. Subtella. Fornelli. Coach J.J. Ruane doing a little rotation tonight, but still a lot of regulars in this house team this evening. Options off the bench. Deerdorf, the goalkeeper, who again has been the house starter this summer. Shayna De Silva, Monica Correa, Caroline Mortensen, Brooklyn Ludwig, Kate Carter, and Gracie Quick. The other bench options. Full speed ahead from Bergman. And not giving up the fight here is McMillan. Chasing all the way back. McMillan will keep this in. Rossi chipping to the middle. Subtella couldn't quite settle it. But good persistence by McMillan. Still one more year to go at Fremd in Palatine. Bodensteiner. Was she fouled? No, says the referee. Chance to turn and go here for White. White has Powers with her. White goes for goal and scores. Tremendous solo effort by White to win the ball back, drive forward, and carry her shot in the bottom corner. 1-1 in the 17th minute. A phenomenally placed shot into the bottom corner of the goal.
Junction City goal.
No chance for Haskell.
Minute. By number 15, Alyssa White.
So the team's trading goals here. And that will prompt J.J. Ruane to tell his bench to go warm up. Header one there by Dre. Good step by Bodensteiner. Comes right back to her. Subtella playing it down the line. Long run in to out by Fjeldstad as that's knocked away by Dedekian. Fornelli crossing. No one collecting it. Bergman stepped in, and then Wiley did enough. Certainly nothing about the pace this game's being played at so far through 18 and a half minutes would indicate it's a friendly. But for these players who are almost exclusively in the middle of their college careers, there might just not really be an off switch. Friendlies are maybe something you're doing in the preseason of your college schedule. But even if you are, those are generally no fans, unlimited substitutes, really more like a cooperative training session than a game. Dre with a good step, but she's got some room to run. Dre playing it through, looking for Rossi. And retreating to play it out. I believe that's Wiley. Looked like a number 8 from here. I don't have an 8 on my roster. Bergman. Bergman also still in high school. As committed to Bowling Green. Long run for McMillan. She won't catch that. 1-1 here with just over 20 minutes played. Thanks for joining us for Chicago House AC Soccer. Live here on Recruitlings on YouTube. A 14th minute goal by Emily Rossi and a 17th minute goal by Alyssa White have us all square. Here at Langhorse Field in Elmhurst on a rainy, humid Sunday summer evening. Septella trying to chip that to the middle, no one there. Powers trying to turn, laying that off for the goal scorer, White. Thompson wide for Wiley. That is a player definitely wearing number 8, but we'll assume that that's Wiley at right back. Dre dribbling out from the back with purpose. Rossi just flicking this wide for O'Malley. Down the far side, too much for O'Malley. Thompson will let this roll for a goal kick. O'Malley was fouled. Free kick House as she tried to turn there past Wiley. Junction with a couple of subs ready. Soleil Corley and Lucy Corley. The first two, there's going to be two more joining them, as it'll be Rylan Law and Rowan Law. So two pairs of siblings, it looks like, entering the game here. House are going to get some subs ready as well. Not sure what the coaches might have agreed to in terms of number of substitutions this evening. Schianelli from distance, that takes a deflection. Dre will try to chase this down, but can't keep it in. In the end, it's a corner anyway. House, meanwhile, are going to make all 5 of their changes at once. To the far post, headed straight down. Dre couldn't quite connect with it. It will be another corner. Rossi to the top of the area. Schianelli first time came through, and Fornelli can't react in time. Here come all the subs. We'll just recap what the lineups are once they settle, rather than trying to keep track of all these at once.
Substitutions for Junction City FC. In the match is number 18, Soleil Corley, number 10, Rylat Law, number 6, Rowan Law, and number 23, Lucy Corley.
House working this out wide. This is Monica Correa winning a throw-in.
Substitutions for the Chicago House. Checking in on the game, number 21, Brooklyn Ludwig. Number 23, Gracie Swick. Number 4, Kate Carter. Number 16, Katie O'Malley. Number 7, Shayna DeSalva. And number 11, Monica Correa.
Powers. That's last off of House. Junction throw. Looks like we might have a formation change here as well for House. They've gone to a back three. Junction working on the far side. Can't quite keep that in, though. Or they might just have Bodensteiner playing as a fullback now. That actually looks like it's more the case. Going for Junction now on the far side. Over the top to the near side, long run to be made here by Rowan Law. Crossing, no one there. Good effort just to keep that in play. Smith, the goal scorer. So for House now, it's Haskell in goal, the back four from right to left. Bodensteiner, Gracie Quick, Dre remains at left center back, Bergman remains at left back. Midfield three is Schianelli, now joined by number 21, Brooklyn Ludwig, and number 7, Shayna DeSilva. Number 4, Kate Carter is on the right, Monica Correa, number 11, on the left, and Caroline Mortensen is at striker. Rowan Law. Law looking to square up Bodensteiner. Couldn't get past her. Down the line here for Mortensen to chase. Long ball looking for Powers, hammered away by Dre, as we'll get another sub here. With Molly Hughes checking in replacing Powers.
City, number 66, Molly Hughes.
Back here for Haskell. House under a lot of pressure here. Dre able to get upfield. And it's going to be a free kick for a push by Lucy Corley. So for Junction, it is now Ashley Smith in goal. The back four from right to left is Dedekian, Thompson, Lucy Corley, and Byerly. So only one change in their back line as well. Midfield double pivot now is number 18, Soleil Corley. And Sammy Senek remains there, as does the attacking midfielder number 15, Alyssa White. The right wing now is Rylan Law. The left wing is Rowan Law. And at striker is Molly Hughes. It's half cleared by Senek.
The Chicago House Athletic Club is proud to partner with O'Rourke Media Group. House fans stay up to date with House news, information, and details throughout the season. Pick up the Elmhurst Independent newspaper published by O'Rourke Media Group.
Another sub here, as coming back into the match is Livingston. Just had time to figure out where everybody was and who everybody was. Another change being made. House are going to bring a couple more players back in as well. So maybe trying to keep track of the exact rosters is a bit of a fool's errand this evening, as this is played back and Haskell clears. Only as far though as Smith. And a dipping shot is handled by Haskell, as Danielle Fieldstead and Mary Fornelli getting ready to come back in here. And here come those subs. Schianelli's going to get her first break, as is Bergman. So those will be like-for-like changes. Fieldstead for Schianelli and Fornelli for Bergman.
Fornelli. Number 24, Daniel Fieldstead.
Hughes trying to hold that up against Fornelli. Smith coming back to the ball, couldn't quite control it. Throw in for House on the far side, as things have settled down a bit in this game after the early trade of goals, but also in a friendly like this where there's going to be lots of subs, it's hard to find continuity. House pushing forward, but really doing really well to win that back was Soleil Corley. Livingston. Byerly pushing forward to Smith. Nice work there by Rylan Law to flick that to the middle. Here goes Smith again. Rowan Law. Rowan sending that toward the penalty area, headed away by Dre. Only as far, though, as Byerly. Fornelli along the sideline there with Rylan Law. Wins the throw for House. Fjellstead able to release that ball under pressure. Mortensen back for Fjellstead, looking to switch the field. Look at the run from right back here by Bodensteiner. And getting over to make the challenge is Millie Byerly. Really good defensive work by Byerly to cover so much ground. Bodensteiner throwing this in toward Mortensen. Mortensen going down. Referee says penalty. Penalty for House as Mortensen was dragged back. Question is, who's going to take it?
Chicago House.
And putting the ball down here, let's see. Looks like it's Fjellstead. No, excuse me, it's Amalia Dre, the center back, who's going to take this. Dre against Smith, scores, and House retake the lead in the 37th minute, as that's hammered home by Amalia Dre, the Elmhurst native, on the score sheet. So House retake the lead. But it didn't take long for a Junction response last time. The penalty, though, that was just an example of a striker, Mortensen, backing into a defender who grabbed both her arms, and when she tried to move, went to ground, and there is a bit of salesmanship that you have to do on some of those calls. But there was no denying that the defender, who I think was Lucy Corley, did have a hold of both of Mortensen's arms. And when that's the case, as a defender, you're kind of asking for trouble. De Silva. Quick. De Silva, first time ball out for Bodensteiner. Room for her to push ahead. Mortensen. Really well done there by Livingston, both to win it back and then shield away from Mortensen. House throw. The light rain continuing here in Elmhurst. Shayna De Silva, nice shoulder fake. De Silva finding the right here of Fjellstead. Fjellsted's shot is handled by Smith. And the referee is going to stop play here to check on Bodensteiner. And she's going to be told she has to go off. I think there might have been some blood spotted on her knee. And she's insisting that she's not going to even bother coming off the pitch. She's going to just get some medical attention right away, get some tape around it, and that'll suffice for the next 5 minutes or so until the halftime break. Correa looking to turn and go on the far side. Knocking it forward for Mortensen to chase, but Lucy Corley does enough to clear the danger for now for Junction. Dre, who has the go-ahead goal, does have 4 goals in her career, Amalia Dre, in 2 seasons for the Boston College Eagles. So not a stranger to being on the score sheet despite the position she plays. And that's just a bit overcooked from Livingston, hoping for a run from Rowan Law. Silva wins a throw as she slides to the turf. Dre. Bodensteiner underlapping a bit. That's blocked. Dre again. Fjeldstedt. Silva. Looking for Mortensen. Good first touch. Mortensen crossing. Wins a corner. Mortensen, 1 goal as a freshman for the Miami, Ohio Redhawks. Made the MAC all-freshman team, though, playing 19 games and starting in 16. Graduate of Lyons Township High School. And one of the rare non-Sockers products in the club game. She played for Eclipse in her ECNL days. Eclipse, which of course have long been a factory for Division I scholarship girls and women's soccer talent. Sent several players to the pros as well. De Silva settles, crosses, overhit. But this will be a throw rather than a goal kick. Given it's a friendly, I can't imagine we're going to play very much stoppage time at the end of this first half. Again, though, Junction FC, they've played just 1 game this summer that's meant anything. So the back end of their schedule is going to be much heavier than it's ever supposed to be in these summer leagues. To have played just 1 game, and we're, you know, over a weekend, we're a week into June now. House, meanwhile, again, unbeaten in their first 5, 4 wins and a draw. And Bodensteiner can't quite get there and will avoid the prospect of running full speed in cleats onto a wet track. We have a sub here as off goes Rowan Law, and she's replaced by Isabella Massey. Mortensen. Good feet again from Mortensen. Looked like a hand. Referee says no. Was right close to the body and was last contacted by a house player only a foot or so away. Thompson. Ryland Law wins a free kick. As we approach the 45-minute mark, there also isn't a 4th official tonight, so that means that the center referee, she doesn't have to signal to anybody unless one of the coaches asks. One back by Ludwig. Couldn't quite connect with Mortensen. The clock hits 45.
Past the 45 minutes, and the official time is being kept on the field. The 4th official has indicated that a minimum of 1 minute will be added to today's game.
Referee says 1 minute. Bodensteiner. As far there's Carter. Now Fjellstedt. Fjellstedt feeding inside to Silva. Long run here for Mortensen. Corley sees it out for a goal kick. Is there time to even take it? There is not, and that ends the opening half. Chicago House in this friendly, leading 2-1 at the break. Goals from Emily Rossi and then Amalia Dre from the spot. Either side of a goal by Alyssa White for Junction FC. So far, very competitive atmosphere for a friendly match. We'll see if these teams can keep that up in the second half of this one here on Recruitlings. We'll take a break for halftime. You're watching Chicago House AC.
Salmon's Outdoor Living and
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kit that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information.
Halftime here at Langhorse Field on the campus of Elmhurst University, live here on Recruitlings. Thanks so much for joining us for Chicago House AC action for this friendly match against Junction FC. We're house lead 2-1 at the halftime break. Goals from Emily Rossi and Amalia Dre. The second one, a penalty that was won by Caroline Mortensen. Overall, a pretty choppy game, I think you'd have to say. The early stage of the game where the teams traded goals and Junction equalized through Alyssa White was really lively. And then the period of the game where there were constant substitutions started, and as kind of tends to happen in games like this, when you're changing the personnel so much, it's hard for teammates to really develop any kind of fluidity, any chemistry out there on the pitch. We did see House score later in the half to get that 2-1 lead, so hard to know what we're in store for here in the second half, and if these teams are going to keep up the level of intensity we saw for much of that first half, or if that's going to wane given the fact that this one doesn't count for anything, and mostly it's House had a game plan, so they wanted to play one, and Junction need minutes and need fitness, and the longer this goes on, the less the additional soccer serves those purposes, but hopefully it's still an exciting 45 minutes to come. We'll take one more short break here on Recruitlings. Chicago House AC, second half coming up right after this.
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kits that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information.
Back here live on Recruitlings, Alex Campbell with you from Elmhurst University, Langhorst Field in the western suburbs of Chicago for this friendly between Chicago House and Junction FC. House lead 2-1 as we get ready to start the second half. And let's get a look here and see if we can figure out who is all lining up to begin this second half. First, looking at the House lineup, it's still Haskell who's going to be in goal. Bodensteiner, Bergman,
Meet up with the house staff member. We'll be able to get you autographs, selfies, and introductions to some of our players.
Rachie, Schianelli, McMillan, Fornelli, Subtella. Looks like it's going to be the original starting 11 going back on the field for House. So that's Haskell in goal, Bergman, Dre, Bodensteiner, Fornelli across the back line, Schianelli, Fjeldstad, McMillan in midfield, Subtella, and O'Malley on the wings, Rossi at the center forward spot.
Let's go, House. Let's go, House.
Looks like it's going to be a mix for Junction FC. Let's see if we can get ID on here as a bit of a kickoff play being run here. And it's straight out of bounds. For Junction, it's Sosi Dedekian at right back, Sarah Thompson and Lucy Corley at center back. Looks like Joella Livingston and Soleil Corley in midfield. Millie Byerly at left back. This is the right winger Rylan Law with number 9 Isabella Massey on the other wing. And Molly Hughes at striker. This actually might be the same team that Junction finished the first half with. Two different but obviously defensible strategies from the two coaches. Dre, nice first step, nice second step. Lifting it down the far side as cutting that off was Byerly. Now Rossi hoping for Subtella, but it's just out for a throw. The rain continues with varying intensity here in Elmhurst. Livingston, Dedekian, ran into some trouble there. Able to pick up the pieces though was Lucy Corley. Fjeldstad, shoulder to shoulder there with Soleil Corley. Bergman, O'Malley, and now the captain Schianelli. Schianelli going to be a senior at Mizzou in the fall. One of a handful of Chicago House AC women's team originals still in this squad. This is all the way back for the goalkeeper, Ashley Smith. Gave it away. Oh, Subtella just couldn't settle it. And now here is Alyssa White, the Junction goal scorer. Dedekian, first time. Haskell calling everybody else off, retreating, and eventually having to play it. Could be trouble here, though. If Massey can reach this, she won't. Rossi, layoff here for McMillan. O'Malley racing across the turf, hoping for Rachie, but only finding Thompson. Dedekian, well done by O'Malley. Katie O'Malley, again, well defended by Thompson. Bodensteiner. Fornelli on the underlap, giving and going with Subtella. And played out to safety by Soleil Corley. Rachie looking to hold this up. Bergman wanted Subtella, but I think she was offside anyway. Goal kick. Sliding in there was O'Malley, but doing well to evade the challenge was Rylan Law. All the way across for Massey. Now back for Lucy Corley. Bergman winning the header, only as far as Livingston. Shinelli. Asking O'Malley to chase this. Thompson will try to just see this over the line, but I think she's going to have to play it. No! And in the end, it's actually going to be a free kick for a foul by O'Malley. Upcoming home schedule for Chicago House. Doubleheader on June 14th between House and Green Bay Glory. Those games at 3 and 6 p.m. Then the men take on Bavarians on June 27th. And the women take on Bavarians as well that day. Excuse me, that's a doubleheader, 3 and 6 p.m. as well. Then the only home matches after that will be the women home against Chicago Kicks on July 1st, and then the men at home against Edgewater on July 11th and Cedar Rapids on July 26th. The men's season running basically a month longer than the women's does. That provides time for the WPSL to do playoffs, but you only get to them if you win the conference. But Chicago House have started very well in the Lakeshore Conference this year. 4 wins and a draw, setting up the potential for them to be playing soccer longer this summer. First sub of the second half is being readied. It'll be Tegan Fahey, who we haven't seen yet tonight. One of a couple players for Junction yet to take the pitch. Nice work there by Rylan Law, Livingston, Dedekian. It was a nice spell of possession there and then given away. And as this game goes on, we'll see how much the result is factoring into the coach's decision making. Again, just a friendly, so a win tonight doesn't get you anything other than maybe some confidence. That's a great ball. If Rylan Law can track it down, she will. Law crossing, no one there in the middle. Fornelli, half cleared, Livingston, Fornelli away. Fornelli will watch this all the way back. Haskell will actually keep it in play, and House can reset. Bodensteiner. And here comes that sub as Tegan Fahey is in, and she will replace Dedekian at right back.
Entering the match for Junction City, number 24, Tegan Fahey.
Law. Massey back here to the left center back, Corley. Hughes. Hughes went for the turn, couldn't quite keep the ball in play. House looked like they're getting a sub ready. And it will be Shayna De Silva returning to the match. She will replace Alexis Subtella, who's been relatively quiet tonight, but having a great season so far in WPSL play.
Entering the match for the Chicago House, number 7, Shayna De Silva.
De Silva immediately involved as Thompson clears for Junction. Hughes waiting for some help. Long run here to chase for Ryland Law, and Haskell. Smart goalkeeping to clear. Hughes able to hold that up for the moment. Schienelli. Hughes again looking to play that long. Hughes has been really dropping in almost as a false 9 in build-up. Fornelli. McMillan trying to chase. Schienelli, will she get there? Really well done by Livingston. Now looking for the run of Ryland Law. Haskell charging out, just has enough room to scoop it up. Law. Back there for Soleil Corley. Lucy Corley doing good work here. Just holding possession. So far, our second half has certainly not quite had the pace that we saw in the first half at its best. O'Malley. Bergman does well to keep that in. McMillan's open at the far post. Bergman cutting inside. Bergman firing. De Silva to the middle, and it's too close to the goalkeeper. Smith able to claim. sub here for Junction. Celia Barkley, who's the last player I believe we haven't seen yet tonight, checks into the match, and she replaces Byerly at left back. So now on both sides, it's just the goalkeepers, the reserve goalkeepers who have not played. I'm honestly a little surprised we didn't see both teams switch at half, but maybe they are both playing their backups. We know for all intents and purposes that House are with Haskell rather than Deerdorf. Libby Henry is the goalkeeper on the bench tonight for Junction, who are readying another sub. And if you've got unlimited subs, why not just make one every time you've got the chance and slowly rotate players through? This is asking a bit too much of Rossi. No, that ball stayed in. Now it's out and it's a corner. Good work there by Rossi, not giving up, excuse me, on that. As Caroline Sheehan is checking back in, or will be checking back in, it looks like. For Junction, she'll replace Isabella Massey.
Entering the match for Junction City, number 7, Caroline Sheehan.
Rossi over to take the corner for House. 60 minutes played here in rainy Elmhurst. Rossi, middle of the area. And foul spotted by the referee. Free kick for Junction. Schianelli. O'Malley kept it in. And won a corner. Good work by Katie O'Malley.
Corner kick, Chicago House.
Rossi, line drive, low, skips through to the back post. No one got a touch. Goal kick. Good step there by, I believe that was Livingston, and now this is White. Turning away from Fjellstead. Next opportunity, we'll see Raina Powers checking back in for Junction. And it's another like-for-like switch as she replaces Hughes.
Entering the match, number 28 for Junction City, Raina Powers.
Powers immediately the target of a throw-in for Nelly. And Fjellstead won't quite keep that in.
House fans, the Chicago House men's team were victorious in national championship qualifying for the 122nd edition of the United States Amateur Cup Tournament. The House men have qualified now for the Final Four of the 2026 National Amateur Cup Tournament and will take place in late July when a new national champion will be crowned. Let's go House.
Two more changes for Junction. This time it is 22 Addison Dea and 30 to Sammy Senek, who check in. And to the bench go Alyssa White and Soleil Corley. Fornelli. Rossi. Rossi looking for the run of De Silva. Who's that off of last? Corner kick, says the referee. Immediately cleared after being taken quickly, Bergman. Fornelli sending this in. O'Malley closest to it. Fjellstead. Fjellstead rides one challenge, cuts it back. De Silva. Bodensteiner. Over for Dre. McMillan. Nice spell of possession here for House. Fornelli launching toward goal. Smith took no chances. McMillan couldn't quite keep her shot down on her weaker right foot. .66 minutes gone. Alex Campbell with you here live on YouTube on Recruitlings for the Chicago House AC Women's Friendly against Junction FC. Again, the House teams will return to competitive home action a week from today. Doubleheader next Sunday against Green Bay Glory. Looking forward to being on the call for that. Space here on the far side for Sheehan. And immediately looking for Powers, but the pace from Bodensteiner able to snuff out the danger, but the offside flag was up anyway. McMillan spraying this out wide. House are readying a quintuple substitution. De Silva. Rossi. Rossi to the end line. Head up options to the middle. Comes through and is swept home by Olivia Schianelli. Not a frequent goal scorer, the captain, but in the right place at the right time and made it count. Here in the 69th, it's 3-1 House.
In the 69th minute. Chicago House goal scored by number 14, Olivia Schianelli.
And the House now making all their changes, as we will once again see Correa, Mortensen, Ludwig, Carter, and Quick all into the match. And a whole bunch of subs out. So for House now, similar thing to what we saw in the first half. Bodensteiner's gone to right back as Dre has to deal with this against Powers and concedes the throw. So Bodensteiner's at right back. Quick and Dre, the center backs. Bergman over to left back. Carter, Correa, and Mortensen are the forwards. And then Ludwig into midfield. See who she's alongside. Schianelli's still out there, so it's Ludwig and Schianelli, the double pivot. Carter's actually at the number 10 spot, so she's ahead of them. Mortensen is at the left wing rather than center forward. Correa is playing through the middle, and De Silva is wide right. "20 minutes to go in this one. Bergman against Powers. And Bergman does well. Goal kick. Bergman didn't quite get it right the first time, but now here's Correa. Correa lifting it to the far side. Trying to get there all the way up from right back was Bodensteiner. But in the end, the goalkeeper collects. Away by Dre. This is now a practical situation for House to, train having a multiple goal lead and how you play in that situation. Bodensteiner protecting that, having to play it eventually for Quick. Schianelli covering the ground. Mortensen able to turn, but won't keep that in. Throw in and a sub to come with it. As Cecilia Wiley comes back in and replaces Celia Barkley. Powers couldn't keep that in. Throw for House. Bergman dispossessed. Mortensen got a foot in and won a free kick. Bergman back here for Dre. Bodensteiner. House very much seemed to be in keep possession mode here in the 74th. Dre sending this out wide toward Fornelli. Excuse me, I think that was actually not sure who that was playing all the way out there right back in that instance. Might have been De Silva, actually. covering for Bodensteiner. Schianelli. Bodensteiner recovering her position. Bergman with room. Charging ahead. Bergman, bit of a head fake. De Silva. De Silva, past one challenge. Able to cut it back. Cleared away. Work this all the way back here for Dre. Schianelli. Wanted Correa. Header flicked up by Thompson. Look out. It's going to be a corner in the end.
Corner kick, House.
Monica Correa, rising sophomore at NIU, to take. Toward the far post. Ludwig couldn't quite get on top of that header. Carter. Poking it wide. De Silva kept it in. Quick. Bergman. Squaring up here against Fahey. Bergman crossing into the middle. No one won the initial header. It was Mortensen challenging for it. It's a corner. Alexis Subtella comes back in. And she's going to replace Schianelli. That's a very attacking substitution. Meanwhile, for Junction,
Number 15, Alyssa
White and Soleil Corley both come back in. So interesting here to get Subtella back in the game to replace Schianelli. Correa swings it in. Subtella got first contact. Correa again. Subtella again. Right to Smith on that arcing attempt. Looks like what they're doing now in midfield is Carter is playing deeper and Subtella is going to play as the 10. Good opportunity for a player to get a few minutes in a position they don't generally play. Bergman. Subtella. She's going to be given license, I think, to go just about anywhere. And you can see why. Subtella sweeping this ahead. Look at the run from Correa. Correa doesn't have a lot of help. Did that come off her before it was a corner? No. So it is still a corner kick. Nice burst of speed there for Monica Correa. Didn't see the field as a freshman at NIU. Former Soccer's Academy player. Went to high school at St. Viator. Correa right to the middle, headed straight down by De Silva. Bodensteiner cutting it back. Good composure to find Correa. Correa wants it on her left. Player came diving in and ended up taking out her own teammate more than she got Correa, who had another chance. And Junction wants a counter, but Haskell's going to come all the way out to the 40-yard line to play this. I'm trying to think. I don't believe Abby Haskell has made a save tonight. I believe the only shot on target that Junction have had went in. And that was just a great solo effort by Alyssa White. She won a ball back at midfield, charged 30 yards forward, and then blasted a shot past Haskell to her bottom right-hand post. Just really perfectly placed. And does really stand out on a night where Junction have struggled to get much else going. Nice flick by Powers, wants Sheehan, but Bergman there first. And Bergman winning a free kick as well. Sophia McMillan will come back in. She's going to replace De Silva, and I assume this will see Subtella go back to the wing.
Sophia McMillan for the Chicago House.
Actually, it's going to send Correa to the wing, and McMillan is going to play center forward, and would expect her to be a very much false 9. Nine minutes left in this one. 3-1 House. Rossi, Dre, and Schianelli, the goal scorers. First attacking end possession in a while for Junction, and it almost led to something there. Bergman trying to shield away Sheehan. They both go down, and it's a corner, last off Bergman.
Corner for Junction City.
Swung in, header clean, and then cleared off the line. I think that was Bergman at the far post, doing her job very well, and then just in frustration, White turns and blasts that high and wide. Great effort, though. Megan Bergman holding her position and clearing.
Join the team after tonight's match at Pints Elmhurst for the official Chicago House postgame party.
McMillan couldn't quite reach that. Quick, Dre. Now this is Quick, excuse me. That was Ludwig who played that initially. Now Bodensteiner with lots of room. Slightly misplaced pass. And now this is straight ahead for Powers. Dre does really well. She's had a great game tonight, Amalia Dre, and has a goal as a bit of a cherry on top. Ludwig. Subtella won't quite get there, but Bergman there to win it back. Mortensen. Finding Bergman. Bergman, a willing runner from fullback. Shoulder to shoulder with Thompson. Thompson does well. Clears and finds Sheehan. But then no one there as Carter cleans up. 6 minutes to go. McMillan gave it away. Power is able to turn, has Sheehan with her. But again, it's Dre in the way. Dre, who has started every game she's played for Boston College, 37 in 2 years. And that's such a valuable addition to a team for the summer like House, to just bring in a high-level Division I center back with that much experience. Basically a replacement this summer for Skylar Reese, the captain last summer, who was the one non-college player on that roster, or the one older than college player on that roster, I should say. There were a few high schoolers. White turning, shooting, and scoring again, an even better goal than the first. Swiveling onto that left foot, and a perfectly placed shot into the bottom corner. No chance for Haskell, 3-2.
White. Junction City goal in the 86th minute, scored by Alyssa White.
Alyssa White, who is transferring to U of I from Oregon State. Native of Nashville, Tennessee. A great example of the kind of talent that gets an opportunity with a club like Junction, being in a league like the Wpsl. Correa looking to feed it through for Septella. Thompson over first. Given away, though, by Wiley. Bodensteiner. Kept in by Septella. Bodensteiner will cross. And now White looking to turn. Junction looking to steal a draw in this friendly. Doesn't matter that the possession's been about 70-30. Power's got a foot to that, and here's White. Sliding unsuccessfully was Ludwig, and then she takes White down. That's a foul that's probably a yellow card in a competitive match, but there's not really any sense in giving one out here if you're not concerned about things boiling over at some future instance. 88th minute. Would be really confidence building for Junction if they could get a draw out of this match. In a game you'd have to say they've been pretty outplayed on the balance of things. But right now it's two moments of individual brilliance from Alyssa White that have them within a goal, as Tegan Fahey lines up this free kick. Fahey high into the sky toward the far post. Powers won the initial ball. Bergman half cleared. White took a swing. It was blocked. Fahey first time. Couldn't wrap her footer out at Haskell. Claims on her line. Septella. Mortensen looking first time for McMillan. McMillan putting the pressure there on Lucy Corley. Carter, Mortensen. Into the 90th minute. House looking for a dagger. Mortensen. Septella. Isn't going to the corner here. House want to keep playing.
Bergman. Subtella. And now maybe House-R just holding the ball a bit. Well, here goes Bergman. Rode that challenge and keeps it in. Cutting it back. Mortensen. Mortensen will take it herself. It's right at Smith. Referee says 1 added minute. Is that enough time for Junction to find an equalizer?
The clock has passed 45 minutes and the official time is being kept on the field. The fourth official has indicated that a minimum of 1 minute will be added.
And a House player down on the far side. Looks like it's Correa. And something like this might just well end the game. Well, she's to her feet, and looks like there's going to be time just for House to take this free kick. And they take it short. No pressure on Bergman. Mortensen slides this for Subtella. The offside flag is up. And that should be that. Ludwig away. Mortensen, we play on. Looks like that time for Correa to get some attention is being added on here at the end. Referee checks her watch. Subtella. Mortensen. Working the sideline here. And there is the full-time whistle. Well, for Chicago House, you'd have to say it was a pretty solid team performance that sees them win and score 3 goals. For Junction FC, an absolute phenomenal individual pair of goals from Alyssa White gets them on the board twice, and that's something to build on as they gain fitness ahead of a busy rest of their schedule. That's going to do it for the match portion, but we'll have a few more words from down on the field here momentarily. Stick with us here on Recruitlings.
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kits that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information.
Down on the field postgame here at Langhorse Field after Chicago House won 3-2 over Junction FC in a WPSL friendly, joined by House captain and one of the goal scorers tonight, Olivia Schianelli. Olivia, you get a goal crashing the net. Given your position on the field, is that one of those times where you just see an opportunity that there's space and you just go charging into it?
Yes, I saw everyone just start running up the field, and I was like, I'm going to go join them. So I started going up, and no one was tracking me, and I was really hoping the ball went through, and it did, and I was there to finish it. So
5 goals in 3 seasons in college. 3 of them came this past season. Fair to say that maybe you're adding goals to your game in some sort of way?
Yes, I'm trying to get in the offensive third as much as possible, but just connecting my passes and trying to help out the team in the offensive third as much as possible.
A game like tonight, it's a friendly, although it was played at a pretty competitive pace. I mean, for the players, what do you guys view as the goal of a 90 minutes like this?
I think just making sure that we're still all on the same page and making sure we're pressing the ball as much as possible and keeping the ball, not letting up as much as possible. I mean, they scored 2 really great goals today, but making sure in our next few games that we try to stay consistent and not letting any goals in like we have this whole season. So let's just hope we can keep moving this forward. So
yeah, it's been a really strong start in WPSL play. 4 wins from 5, 1 other draw. What do you credit to this season? And you've added a handful of new players into this squad, but a lot of continuity from last summer as well. What do you credit with the way you guys have started so strongly this summer?
I think it helps all of us playing on the same club team when we were younger, and I think we all really move off the ball well with each other, and I think we all are having a lot of fun doing it as well. So I think we all just want to play hard for each other and win, and that's what we've been doing. So,
well, congratulations on a productive evening, a goal, and we'll see you back here in a week for the Green Bay doubleheader.
Thank you.
That's going to do it, though, tonight for our coverage of this match for Chicago House AC. For the Recruitlings crew, I'm Alex Campbell saying so long, and we'll see you next week for a doubleheader on Sunday afternoon and evening. Push it.